I grew up in a family that it was expected that we're going to go to college. And as I went to E-Town, I said, I can look at different majors, and suddenly discovered while I was here that I wanted to look more at teaching and learning, and E-Town was very helpful with that. I knew I wanted to be a part of the wrestling team. I mean, on the wrestling team, there were guys from urban areas, guys from very rural areas, different perspectives of looking at life. Find that community of people who will support you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. And I think back to my time at E-Town, that's sort of what wrestling's about. Working with others really makes a difference, whether that's in competition, in athletics, or whether that's networking with others and saying, can we build new solutions to make a difference for students across the country? It was easy to see the Educate for Service motto when I came here, but I saw a pattern of behavior by faculty, and that had an impact on me about how do you help others. When I think about education and thoughts that have gone through my mind over the years is Karl Kallenbach. And I remember one of the things Dr. Kallenbach said is, the best way to teach a student is the way he or she learns best. And that helped me to think about what mix of these different techniques might best work for that student. And in fact, that's the key issue in all education that I've taken away from my experience at E-Town is what's the learner experience? Taking what I saw modeled at E-Town, change how I thought about educating for service myself and how I helped other people to grow and develop. E-Town placed me at Milton Hershey School to do my student teaching. I made a lot of good connections there. In fact, at the end of that year, Milton Hershey reached out to me again and said, would you like to come and teach at Milton Hershey? And as a young husband, I said, absolutely. Moved to Milton Hershey and would spend my next 22 years there, and decided at that point to look at other options, which took me first to Wisconsin, where I was ahead of a small, very creative K-12 school. After 3.5 years or so there, I realized I needed to look for something a little bit different, maybe back to some of the roots of the Milton Hershey, that is, serving marginalized children, and ended up accepting a position at Kamehameha Schools in Hawaii. I then accepted the promotion to being in charge of the strategic work of 3 campuses. We worked on those kinds of programs that would make sure there's a cultural competency for Hawaiians, because that's sort of the mission of Kamehameha Schools, and did that across the campuses for about 5,000 students. At the same time, my sons were getting married, we're having grandchildren, and we're 6 time zones away. So in 2016, I accepted a position at Charlotte Latin School in Charlotte, North Carolina, as the associate head. So I'm working with teachers and with students, and did that for 4 years. I took a personal sabbatical, did a lot of reading, writing, and ended up deciding to do executive coaching, which I find working with school leaders today very fulfilling. It's not as time demanding as it was when I was a full-time position, but after 46 years of K-12 education, executive coaching works pretty well. I've been very fortunate to lead some amazing schools. As a 17-year-old, I could not have imagined what my life journey, what my career would be about. It's an amazing thing, and it all starts from this E-Town foundation of inquiry, exploration, and support.